Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Rhea Ripley had a huge title match against her longtime rival and WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, at Bad Blood 2024. Despite winning the bout via disqualification, the Nightmare couldn't secure the title. Mommy overpowered Liv Morgan throughout the match, while Dominik Mysterio was locked inside a shark cage. In the bout's final moments, Rhea Ripley used the kendo stick to brutally attack Dirty Dom, who was hanging from the cage upside down. However, Ripley was surprisingly assaulted by the returning Raquel Rodriguez. This could lead to Dominik starting a romantic relationship with Big Mommy Cool. Rhea Ripley will now be feuding with Raquel Rodriguez and Morgan's team. The storyline could feature a twist and build to a WrestleMania 41 match between the Miracle Kid and Rodriguez. Dominik Mysterio could ditch the Miracle Kid and pick Big Mommy Cool over her as part of the feud. Dirty Dom backstabbing Liv Morgan would be a major turn in the story and could produce more heat for him. On WWE TV, Dominik Mysterio is a selfish star who betrayed his father. He even backstabbed his girlfriend for video games and chicken tenders. Dirty Dom could leave Liv Morgan, as she is often overpowered by Rhea Ripley. Meanwhile, Rodriguez is a powerhouse and could tackle Ripley. A potential matchup between them would be 50-50, which would not put Dominik under fire. Morgan and Rhea Ripley have fought multiple times, and their feud is seemingly far from over. However, fans might not stay invested in the storyline forever. Raquel Rodriguez's entry could give a new direction to the program. Dirty Dom could pick Rodriguez over the Miracle Kid and help her win the WWE Women's World Championship. Big Mommy Cool has won the Women's Tag Team title, the NXT Women's Championship, and the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship in her career. Rodriguez could even become a women's champion on the main roster if she defeats Morgan to secure her 6th championship in the company. In the world of WWE, storylines shift like quicksand. Alliances are forged and broken in the blink of an eye, and love angles often leave fans wondering what will happen next. One of the more intriguing plotlines in recent months involves the ever-controversial Dominik Mysterio, whose rise through the ranks has been intertwined with a personal and professional relationship with Liv Morgan. As speculation intensifies following rumors that Liv Morgan might lose her title, fans are now abuzz with theories that Dominik could be set to turn his back on her in favor of a more established WWE star. But surprisingly, it's not Rhea Ripley. While Rhea Ripley has dominated the rumor mill when it comes to her connection with Dominik, especially after their on-screen interactions as part of Judgment Day, the shocking twist in this story is that Dominik might actually be aligning himself with none other than a 6-time WWE champion who could help him elevate his career to new heights. And that champion? Charlotte Flair. Dominik Mysterio, son of the legendary Rey Mysterio, has been part of several high-stakes storylines since debuting in WWE. His character's evolution has taken him from being the wide-eyed, grateful son to a rebellious figure that fans have come to either love or loathe. Over time, his professional rise has coincided with his storyline involvement with Liv Morgan, a former SmackDown Women's Champion who has enjoyed a meteoric rise of her own in WWE. Liv Morgan's blend of underdog charm and fighting spirit won her fans, and her relationship with Dominik seemed like a perfect match for WWE's narrative. But wrestling's world of high drama doesn't allow happy endings to last for too long. With Liv potentially losing her title soon, insiders have started speculating that this might signal a turn in her relationship with Dominik. The loss of her championship could create a rift between the couple, especially if Dominik starts seeking an association with someone who can help him climb the ranks, someone like Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, daughter of the iconic Ric Flair, is no stranger to the spotlight. She is a 6-time WWE Women's Champion, a trailblazer in the industry and a competitor with an almost unmatched pedigree in professional wrestling. Aligning with Charlotte Flair would be a seismic shift for Dominik's character, positioning him alongside one of the most dominant figures in WWE history. It's a move that could take Dominik from the rebellious undercard player to a legitimate force to be reckoned with in the main event scene. The storyline would make sense, especially if WWE wants to elevate Dominik into higher-profile feuds and storylines. Charlotte, known for her cold, calculating nature in the ring and her willingness to do whatever it takes to stay at the top, could see Dominik as a useful ally, a protege of sorts. For Dominik, teaming up with Charlotte Flair would give him access to her years of experience, wrestling savvy, and political clout within WWE, making him a more dangerous and cunning competitor. The contrast between Liv Morgan's scrappy, every-woman persona and Charlotte's regal, dominant presence would add layers of drama. It would be a classic WWE story. An underdog gets replaced by a megastar, setting the stage for a highly emotional rivalry. Should Dominik decide to side with Charlotte Flair after Liv Morgan loses her title, it would be one of the biggest betrayals in WWE's recent memory. Fans have grown accustomed to seeing Liv and Dominik on the same side, with Liv often supporting Dominik's decisions, even when they seemed misguided. Their chemistry has been a focal point for fans, and a sudden shift could create shockwaves throughout WWE storylines. Imagine the drama. Liv Morgan, after losing her championship and perhaps feeling vulnerable, turns to Dominik for support, only to realize that he has already set his sights on a more powerful ally. It's the kind of betrayal that WWE thrives on, setting up emotional matches, heated promos, and a deeper character arc for both Liv and Dominik. For Dominik, this betrayal could serve as the ultimate heel turn. While fans may have loved or hated his association with Judgment Day and Rhea Ripley, turning on Liv Morgan, a beloved figure among the WWE Universe, would solidify his role as one of WWE's most despised villains. Dominik could play up the idea that he needed to move on from Liv to achieve greatness, embracing the mentorship of Charlotte Flair, who herself thrives on being in the spotlight and taking what she wants. If this storyline plays out, Charlotte Flair could assume the role of a queen-maker, using Dominik as a tool to extend her reign of dominance in WWE. Flair has always been a character who demands perfection and uses people to get ahead, and Dominik could be the latest pawn in her game. In return, Flair would likely elevate Dominik, perhaps helping him win key matches and even championships along the way. Charlotte Flair's involvement would also introduce a deeper layer of strategy and manipulation. As an in-ring competitor, Charlotte is unmatched in her ability to outthink her opponents. She might see in Dominik the raw potential that, under her tutelage, could make him a true champion. Dominik, hungry for validation outside his father's shadow, could seize this opportunity, no matter the cost. This storyline also sets the stage for a potential Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair feud, with Liv seeking revenge not just for her lost championship, but also for her lost relationship. The emotional stakes would be incredibly high, as Liv would be fighting to prove herself not only in the ring, but in her personal life as well. Liv Morgan's character has always been about resilience. Whether it's overcoming doubters or battling her way to the top of the women's division, Liv has embodied the spirit of perseverance. If she were to lose her title and be betrayed by Dominik in favor of Charlotte Flair, it could set up a redemption arc that would make Liv an even more beloved figure. After all, there's nothing more compelling in WWE than a comeback story. Liv could rise from the ashes of her title loss and broken relationship to seek revenge on both Dominik and Charlotte, fighting to reclaim her place in the company and in the hearts of the fans. This could lead to a climactic showdown, Liv against the odds, facing two of WWE's most cunning and ruthless characters.